of 9 and 3 a.m. But
we've all
personally,
taken hunter safety.
I've never held a gun. I've never taken hunter safeties because I didn't grow up hunting. I don't dispose.
You've never even held
Jeff,
one.
what are you?
Yes, I don't dispose for
Do you
guns.
know how equipped this house is? That you hang out every day.
I live in a house apparently has 2 rifles on a pool table right now by my girlfriend.
Those are big boys.
But I don't oppose gun safety. I really don't.
Okay, you asked Lester about gun control laws.
Are those weapons loaded?
No.
God, no.
And there's no
No.
children.
No.
We're
not
not children
idiots.
here, so don't. I mean,
No.
even if they were some an
But
adult.
personally,
This is my grandpa's.
I don't. To me, I've never been in a
She's literally just
situation.
pulling them out to show. She's not like cocking them and rocking them or anything like that.
Deb, Lester, I've never been in a
I
situation
wouldn't let
where
Brady touch a gun right now.
I've ever felt
why
a gun
he
was
did.
needed.
Listen, the first thing you do is check the barrel.
No, I agree with Debbie. Right
Everything's
now, guns
empty.
and drunk people make
Everything
me
is
very
empty.
fucking nervous.
All the fucking ammunition's
No,
upstairs.
you know how to handle.
This is
True.
I'm against snapping your neck.
This
Brady.
one is not empty.
Okay.
My mother was killed with an unloaded gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree
okay.
with Debbie.
This one is loaded.
Okay. Refer to the guy
Let's just put the
in
guns away.
Orlando.
How about that? They're very important.
He applied for.
All right, California, calm
I get
down.
very.
All right,
He did apply
Hey,
for
accidents happen all the
to
time,
get a
you
gun,
guys.
and they turned
I
him
know
down,
how
and
to
it was
handle
turned
it.
into the FBI.
Guys, one
Yes.
at a time, guys. One at a time.
The guy in Orlando applied for some sort of gun license, and he was turned down,
You
and
guys
he
wanna
was
see my handguns
turned
next?
into the FBI. But
He was turned into the FBI because he wanted to buy body armor.
Okay,
and,
thank you.
Yeah, that was why he was turned into the FBI.
But he was still approved of it, correct or not?
He was. I don't. Did you say he was still approved?
I'm asking you, Lester. Was he still
I don't.
approved or not?
I just know that he had tried to buy a certain type of body armor that they didn't have. And I think that they thought better of all of that later, and then turned him in to the feds.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll take it because my opinion or my knowledge of it is probably less than yours. But all I heard, he did apply for, obviously, I'm assuming body armor, but he was still able to have an AR-15, which it's an assault automatic rifle, correct?
Well, if you want to call it an assault rifle, that's
automatic rifle.
People like to throw around the term assault
semi-automatic rifle.
Okay.
There's 18
Hey,
guns in this
I'm not
house.
forming opinions. I'm looking for knowledge at this point.
Yeah, but my point to all of that is the assault rifle came, the name assault rifle came as a result of this push to ban fucking guns and this gun control shit.
Okay.
Nobody ever heard called an assault rifle before all of this gun control shit came up.
Can we go back to Timothy McVeigh, who was a member of Michigan militia?
Right.
Okay. He was convicted of the bomber of the Oklahoma City bombings, right?
Right.
Okay. He was allowed to have assault weapons. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me rephrase. He was convicted of having semi-automatic weapons.
Hold on, you're talking about Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bombings, correct?
The Oklahoma City bombings,
He
yep.
bombed a building. He didn't
Yes.
go in there with a assault rifle. He had them.
But he was allowed after he was approved for having those kind of weapons.
Do you know he made his bombs out of the shit under his sink?
Yes, manure.
He came from Montana.
He came from Michigan.
I believe didn't he come from Montana?
He came from Michigan. Well, I'm sorry, not Timothy, but his partner who got cleared of all convictions.
No, Ted Kaczynski was the...
No, that's the Unabomber.
Unabomber, okay.
Totally different thing.
My bad.
Timothy McVeigh had a partner who was affiliated with the Michigan militia.
But that guy was Terry Nichols.
Terry Nichols, thank you.
Yeah, he's serving life though now.
Terry Nichols is not in jail right now.
I don't know.
Timothy McVeigh is serving life. Terry Nichols is not in jail.
McVeigh's dead.
Yeah.
We executed him.
Timothy McVeigh, he's dead. But Terry Nichols is still alive and still free because he was not convicted of weapons and he was still appropriated as a citizen of the United States to own assault weapons.
Way off topic. You know what kills me? And I saw a bumper sticker the other day. I love bumper stickers because they crack me up. Criminals love unarmed people.
I'm not
because you have people like Timothy McVeigh, you have those people out there.
Call me
you want to eliminate gun control from the general population.
I really don't.
Do you know how many people are armed and people every day don't go out and do this stuff? One person. It takes one person to go and do that.
Crazy people.
You want to punish the rest of
here's my thinking on this. You apply for.
Can I just?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to tell you that Terry Nichols is not free. Terry Nichols got life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Because when you said he was free, I thought he got life. And so while you were talking there, I looked it up, and it said after a federal trial in 1997, Nichols was convicted of conspiracy to use weapons of mass destruction and 8 counts of involuntary manslaughter for killing federal law enforcement personnel. He was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole because the jury deadlocked on the death penalty. He was also tried in Oklahoma, blah, 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 blah.
No. If you know, I didn't Google it. Jeff, I just know.
Except for show.
Do you know what the solution is?
Yeah, it's called high-speed lead poisoning. That's how you take care of a guy like that.
I've got 18
The solution to that is better control over
this one here is even older.
Terrorists. You know, when you see your neighbor might be building a bomb, you might want to report it.
Lester, I'm not against guns. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against gun control. I am not.
Shotgun.
But
you're not against gun control.
I think they're very.
Gun control.
I'm not against it, but I think you need to take a psychiatry exam.
BB gun that my grandpa got me.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you know
and everybody 50-50 at least?
Who's going to control this psychiatry? The government?
We have beer cans.
We can find some.
Possibly.
Really? Because the government does such a good job.
I'm not saying that there is no perfect weapon against gun control.
Do you know
Can we all agree there's no...
Debbie Daly, you might know this. What was the original purpose of FEMA?
This case alone is worth at least $3,000.
Or Lester, either one. What was the original purpose of FEMA?
$3,000.
Jesus.
What was it? I can't hear it.
What is the purpose of FEMA?
What was the original purpose of FEMA?
Come with me.
Well, to help people in flooding and disasters.
No, the original purpose of FEMA was to stop the government uproar. So people decided to go against the internet. That was the original. And actually, FEMA has it on their website. I think it's FEMA that has it on their website. But in the event that the people turned on the government, they can control the people and they can put them into camps. That was the original purpose of FEMA.
I could bring 4 more down.
Huh? No, I read it. It's on the internet. You can find that all over the place.
Shotguns.
That was the original, and that's not the purpose of it now. That's not the purpose
it's on the internet. It's got to be true.
Well, and I want to say it was on FEMA's website, the history of FEMA, but it was to control the people in the event of a government uproar, where people turned on the government so they can control the population. Now, is that what they do now? No. Is that anything? You know, but that was their original purpose.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency is an agency of the United States Department of Homeland Security and President Reorganization Plan No. 3 of 1978 and implemented by 2 executive orders in 1979. The agency's primary purpose is to coordinate the response to disasters that have occurred in the United States.
And the government uproar isn't part of that?
Debbie?
No, darling.
Debbie? Lester?
No, what you're talking about is the FEMA death camps that all these goddamn conspiracy theorists love to talk about.
I don't know about the death camps, but I do believe in the fact that if someone wanted to come in and take guns, and that they would absolutely use FEMA for that purpose, Federal Emergency Management System. Now, now the death camps, that's stretching it a little too far, if you ask me, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
however, in the event that, you know, they wanted to come in and take guns and everyone went, no, fuck, you wanted to change things, and we had riots and outbreak and, you know, people started doing stuff, they would absolutely deploy FEMA to go control the crowds. Is that not an unfeasible and unlikely situation, especially in the times that we live in?
Correct.
Can I ask a serious question? Debbie, Lester, has your personal property or home ever been broken into by a gunman?
No, they're armed.
But no, I want.
In Texas, I'm pretty fucking sure you can shoot people that.
But no, I want to know.
Oh, you fucking A, you can.
But have you ever been broken into?
No.
Do you know what the rule is in North Dakota? For that, they have to get through your front door for you to shoot them.
Yeah, that's where you pull them in and then blow their fucking brains
Police
out.
will not even respond unless they have entered your home. Police here won't even respond.
Can I make a statement?
And if you think they're coming in, just drag them the rest of the way in, shoot them in the fucking head.
That's what I say. But then this has happened before, especially in this town. People have come onto property with guns, threatening homeowners onto their property, and they call the police. They're like, "Have they made it into your home?" They go, "Nope. Well, call us when they make it into your home."
Well, they
will not respond unless they make it into your home.
That's the problem with the law.
You can't shoot them unless they make it into your home, or else it's
because in Michigan, if somebody enters your house, you have the right to defend them.
Hold on, let them talk.
Then it's up to you guys to change that.
Oh yeah.
In Texas, we're so free with this killing people stuff that there was a man. Debbie, you might remember this, that somebody was stealing the hubcaps or whatever, or wheels off of his car. He shot him and killed him in the driveway, and the guy walked. Grand jury refused to indict him.
Yeah, it is my belief. If you walk onto someone's property and you're threatening them or you're threatening their livelihood and their home, you better be prepared for what they have to react to that. That's my thought on that. Going, you have balls like that, you better prepare.
I have a sign on my front door that says, "Not only am I am protected by Smith & Wesson."
Yeah, right. and your get out of jail free card on a deal like that is when you go before a grand jury. In Texas, if you're charged with a felony, you have to go. A grand jury.
But
Debbie, so, Lester, can I?
Hold on, let him talk.
Okay, I didn't want to finish. Go ahead. But.
No. Have you
Jeff,
ever?
Let him finish.
Have you ever, Debbie? You can answer too. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to draw your firearm?
Yes.
No. Debbie? I haven't been in a personal. I've been in the military. Yes.
Yeah, military. Yes.
But then to answer your
Debbie,
question,
as a personal property owner,
yes,
have you?
One night I had a man knocking on my front door, and he wouldn't identify himself, and he was very large, and I could see. I have fluted glass, on my front door.
Sure.
Okay. I know it.
And I kept saying, "Identify yourself, please," and he wouldn't identify himself, and so I snuck over and got my gun, and I held it behind my back, and you're damn right, I would have shot him. I said, "I want you to know that I'm armed, and I will draw this gun if you do not get off my porch," and he walked off.
Fair enough.
And
that's all I ask.
Jeff, to answer your question,
no.
I mean, there's a fair warning on the front of her house. I mean, would you go walking up to a house with bad intentions if that was there? And if you
fair enough. Maybe I grew up.
My mom has done the same thing. I mean, she lives in California. She's had to do the exact same thing. I almost verbatim, almost the exact same scenario happened to her. And she went up to the door. She's like, and she's sitting there and she's loading a weapon. She's like, "I'm alone. I'm armed. You better identify yourself or I'm going to shoot."
Fair enough.
And the guy went away.
Fair enough.
But people have bad intentions. There are bad people out there.
I personally have never been in a situation like that. And I've never held a gun. I've never been a hunter. I've never hunted deer or rabbits or anything like that. I've never felt the need to own a gun in my life. I grew up 35 years in the suburbs of Detroit, and we all know the rumors and all the bad spread ideas about Detroit, but to me, I've never been in a situation where I felt I needed a gun. And I've been around people who've held, personal where they were,
holster?
Yeah, they were able to holster guns.
Okay.
And I always says, I'm like, do you feel that not safe hanging out with your friends to hold a fucking firearm? And I'm not against it. don't totally understand it.
Well, once again, the media tries to portray it to where they need to control a population based off the dumb acts. First of all, the Orlando shooter, he was on an FBI watch list, if I remember. He's definitely questioned by the FBI.
I think me and